Hello everyone, it's Joshua D. Faulkner, and today we're going to be talking about the franchise I'm surprised I haven't gotten to on this channel. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm going to be ranking them from the least favorite to my favorite, but this is just my personal opinion, and I'd love to hear your opinion, how you would rank these films down in the comments below. But coming in last place, we have On Stranger Tides, a film that just not feel incoherent, just with the way that even Johnny Dep playing Jack Sparrow does not feel like it's getting served justice with his character, playing lines that doesn't feel to land off too well. The comedy feels out of place or forced and shoehorned in, and overall the plot itself is fairly slow in its nature, and even as every film in this franchise is long, this one feels the slowest and the most uninteresting to watch with Queen Anne, and the dynamic between them, the chemistry is not latch in place, and the acting feels a little off as well, just within the whole story altogether, making this film the least interesting of the bunch, and honestly one I am not too fond of rewatching ever. And coming in fourth, we have Dead Man Tales No Tales, a recent one that was not too great either, but does have its own grounds of having this different twist, having a father-son relationship between secret characters that I just highly enjoy. Some callbacks to characters that come back for the legacy type of character, and while it's not some huge shebang type of film that has these comeback characters, it does have its substantial enough plotline for me to at least stay interested, but isn't particularly one that has the humor as the original three that I personally enjoy much more. But coming in my top three, we have At World's End, the endgame of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise that is absolutely incredible. The epic scale to this battle that makes me want to put this at number one just as much as the other films. Just having such gravitas to the nature and the dynamic between the characters. It's a direct sequel to this previous film, Dead Man's Chest, and it has such substantial story elements that I can grab onto. The scale is huge, yet still personal, getting into the meat and bones of the characters themselves, getting to attach and love each and every character for who they are, and carrying on the humor as well as the dramatic scale of that, carried on especially by the music that still continues to be such a banger with the soundtrack all in all, and just so many characters that you just fall in love with, and the epic final battle comes to a close, which should have been the final movie. And coming in number two, we have Dead Man's Chest, the film, the sequel that's creating this first dynamic that continues off the first well, but starts this new sort of franchise of its own, starts this new story with new characters while also still continuing the nature and comedic entrance of the first that I just highly enjoy. What it carries on from the first, I still enjoy quite a bit, especially even for the length of the film that I always forget about. There's something about Dead Man's Chest that still grabs onto you, and the CGI in this film is just something to remember, especially as early as the early 2000s, carrying on and being such immersive storytelling and getting lost in the world with Johnny Dep playing Jack Sparrow. And that brings number one, The Curse of the Black Pearl, which just brings such a grand entrance to this franchise. Could almost be its own film without being a franchise if it wasn't for such great storytelling with, of course, Jack Sparrow, Elizabeth Swann as Keira Knightley playing that, Orlando Bloom, and just all these actors bringing such excellent performances, creating a dynamic in this immersive world that I just want to get lost in. I want to play pirate as pretend just because of this film, and just the way the music is brought up and introduced brings so much vibrant, iconic lines and music and so much to this film franchise that made it last so long and is everlasting film that's an instant classic and will forever be remembered with just so much love to the romantic side of it, while also creating a crime drama and mystic elements, and Captain Barbossa as well bringing his own sense of humor while also being a fright for younger children as well, just with the ghosts of the past and the skeletons and all these sort of pirate-like elements that brings so much to the drama and the world building of this that feels so separate for our own and yet feels so close to you just as well. So that's just my ranking on all 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Let me know down in the comments below how you would rank these movies, and I'd love to discuss why you would pick these down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.